For this exercise, we're going to step forward with one leg. Once we step forward, we want the pectineus to be exposed to the floor. So to do this, we're going to turn away from the front leg. Once we turn away, we're not turning away completely. So in other words, from here, we don't want to turn completely, we want to turn by halfway. Once we're here, we're going to place the back hand on the floor, and the front hand is going to reach behind, grab the foot. Once we're in this position, we want to stay the same way. In other words, we want the hips to be exactly the same way. We do not want to open the hips again forward. We want the hips to stay in this position. Okay? From here, we want the pectineus to be aligned with the floor. So this is the pectineus. It has to be aligned with the floor. If we are forward, we're going to have rectus femoris aligned with the floor. We always want to stay in this position as we drop it into the floor. So once we're here, our leverage is going to be the external rotation. As we come back, we're going to drop the hips lower. Now, the main thing to keep in mind is as we rotate, we don't want the hips to come up. But as we're coming back, we want the hips to come back down. Remember, the target keeps going lower and lower, and the leverage, which is the rotation, keeps going back and forth. Now we're going to target the pectineus. We're going to step forward with one leg. From here, we're going to turn slightly away from the front leg. We're not turning completely to the side. We're about halfway there. Opposite hand goes on the floor. And we have the right hand reaching behind, getting hold of the left foot. We're going to pull the foot across the body, creating the external rotation, coming back, and dropping the hips lower. One more time. Pull across, come back, drop lower, and pull across, come back, and drop even lower. Good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Stepping forward with the left leg. And from there, turning slightly away from the front leg and placing the hand on the floor, reaching back, getting a hold of the foot, and pulling the foot across, external rotation, coming back and dropping the hip. Pulling the foot across, coming back, dropping the hip. One more time, foot across, come back and drop the hip.